What's poppin'? What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Chrissy, Rose, Auntie, whatever you want to call me. What it do, dummies? Like, I don't know. Is it growing on y'all yet? Are y'all with it? Y'all not with it? How y'all feel about it? Sorry. All right. So how y'all feeling about it? Anyway, so this is a little real quick slay session. It's not even going to be like a full slay or maximum slay. It's just a real quick, little something. Anyway, so this morning I had briefly mentioned some things that I wanted to talk about. Um, and I don't know. I think it's just like a reoccurring thing because I'm back at home with my mom, so it's something different. But oh, by the way, the lady that y'all saw on It's a Wrap, that's my mom. If you can't tell. Um, but we'll do like an official meet and greet the whole family at some point. So anyway, what I want to talk about is how um oh, let me give y'all the specifics. So this comb, got it from Dollar Tree. $4. Why? Because it's my favorite color. This flat iron, I think I got this from Walmart, and it's a Remington. Goes up to 410 degrees. And I like this better than my other one, which I paid $60 for. I think I paid $20 for this flat iron, and I paid $60 for the other one. And I just like that one better. This hair, y'all already know I'm over this hair. I ain't even going. I messed that up myself. And I just sprayed some of I just sprayed some olive oil in it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, these curls on only on camera. These curls look cute. Some of this is good stuff. And I didn't put any heat protector on the other side, so I'm gonna just throw some of my my cheese silk infusion. I don't know if y'all can see it in there. Oh, not in front of the camera. And yeah, it makes my hair really soft and silky, or the hair really soft and silky. So anyway, what I was saying that I wanted to talk about was the difference in how males and females are raised in black households. And yeah, in predominantly black households. I was trying to think about who else had wanted to weigh in on this conversation. And I had to make sure that they were from a black household. And they are. Anyway, so there we go. Baby girl is about to be fly. Anyway, I was watching B Simone's page earlier, and I be having like anxiety attacks and like bouts of depression and stuff like that. I go watch some of my favorite Instagrammers, and B Simone is one of them. And even though I've watched like every video on her page, she still cracks me up. Like, she still be having me weak, because that's really how I think. Sometimes. Anyway, the difference between how males and females are raised in black households. So I don't know if any of my followers can agree or attest to this, but I never got no rides. I hardly ever got rides to anywhere that I needed to go from my mother. I had to figure out my own way there or my own way back. And because I'm a female, you know, I wasn't allowed to go out every weekend. So I had to pick pick and choose very carefully what weekends I went out. Very carefully, because I couldn't go out every weekend. Now, my brother on the other hand, he go out as long as he got away. He don't care as long as he with his friends. I really wanted this to be like an in-depth conversation, but I'm kind of like doing my hair, so I'm getting sidetracked. This is actually something I would like to do with a panel of people, men and women. So that way it's not just biased, or it doesn't seem like I'm just complaining about how I was raised. So you know what? I think I'm gonna just wait to do that. After I finish straightening my hair, I'm going to put on some lashes. Might do a brow. Do I feel like doing a brow? I'm kind of hot right now. I don't really feel like it. So let's talk about men. I don't want to just waste time. So let's talk about men. So last night I was waiting for one of my little friends, to hit me back to let me know whether or not we were going out last night. And he never hit me back. So guess what? After me and my brother went live, your girl got in the bed and I was out like a light by like 9:30. These kids think that being grown, whether you live on your own or you live at home, is lit. Like all it is just partying, and it's not. And I can remember thinking that way at a young age. But I didn't really have people in my life to tell me otherwise. Like I said, my mother's family lives across the water in the islands and in England, or across the pond, as they call it. And my father's family lives in the South. So all my cousins, my aunties, you know, I didn't really get to see them for real growing up, unless it was like the summertime when I went to see my family in the South. Like my mom's family live across the water, so I haven't seen them since I was in like the 9th grade when we went to Dominica. That was the last time. That's where my mother's the island that my mother's family hails from. Yeah, so I haven't seen my grandmother or most of my cousins since 2009. It's been almost a decade. Wow. So yeah, I didn't really have, like female examples of like how to be a woman other than my mom. And she's a great lady, but she's my mom. So there were just like a lot of things as a teenager, or a lot of phases that I missed or was delayed on. Like that whole planning your mom's makeup phase didn't come for me until like my junior year of high school, my senior year of high school. Let's see what else. Like that whole boy crazy phase, I never really was boy crazy. I always had a lot of homegirls. I always had a lot of homeboys. I have always had a decent amount of gay friends, bisexual, LGBTQ, ASMR, all that. I have a very diverse group of friends, but who died? Oh my gosh. Who died? Do my friend need me to be there with him? I don't know. I feel like that might be like some personal family stuff I might not need to be a part of. But anyway, So I've always had a diverse group of friends. And most of my Friday nights, Saturday nights, and Sundays, I was at church. I was at rehearsal, prayer meetings, prayer shut-ins. I was at church. So when I say all I know is Jesus, that's all I know. From how old was I in Head Start? Like 5 or 6 years old. I was in a Christian Head Start school. When we moved to Baltimore, the family that we moved with, the father, the father was a pastor. So even still, all I know is Jesus, and the family will watch me. Oh, Carter, I got a track slipping. And guess what? It's gonna stay like that because I know the moment that I attempt to put some glue in this weave, it's a wrap. But the family we came here with, Christians. We moved to Baltimore in the winter of '99. We moved with a family who is now my family, my grandparents / godparents, the only set of godparents that I claim. Now why you had to say all that? Because it's the truth. What? You didn't have to say it's my YouTube channel. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And then my mother be petty, right? She'll be like, well, you can't record in the house. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Like, so serious. Like, I'm not allowed to dye my hair in the house. Like, no color, bleach, clear. I'm not allowed to dye my hair in my mother's house. Because as a teenager, I did not clean up after myself adequately enough to her satisfaction. So now, as an adult, no, I live at home again for the time being. So I have to follow the rules till I get my own, which is about to be real soon. So anyway, right, moved here winter '99, and the family that is now my family, grandparents / godparents, Christian household. My grandmother is a deacon. Ness has been a deaconess since I could remember. My grandfather is a deacon for as long as I can remember, of their church. So, yeah. That's all I know is church and Jesus. Now, don't get me wrong. Your girl gets lit, okay? I ain't even going to sit here and try to preach to y'all like brimstone and fire and hell and hell. No, I'm not going to do that to y'all. I get lit occasionally. Not as much anymore because, like I told y'all the other day, I can't really bounce back like that. That's just not my scene anymore. You feel me? Like, that's just not my scene. See, on this phone, it look like it's real bright in here right now, or brighter than it actually is. I cannot see right now, so I need to go. Oh, let me pull that down. It's on light.